Hi everybody, it's Jennifer, and today I'm going to do an honest review and demo of the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Foundation. And the reason why I picked this foundation is because I am traveling to the Philippines and I need a good foundation that will hold up in tropical warm weather. And I do plan on just using this for nighttime, but I have worn this to the beach. I've gone snorkeling, I've done a waterproof makeup tutorial, I will link down below. I go to Las Vegas pool parties wearing this foundation. This is my die-hard foundation that I take with me when I go on vacation. And aside from it being waterproof, it is a nice matte finish, but it's not completely matte. But it does last a long time. I've actually had this bottle for over a year now, and I think that I just haven't even finished it. I need to finish it up basically so I could just buy a new one. But so right now I'm going to show you a demo of me applying this foundation, how I apply it. And the reason why I love traveling with this foundation is because of the size. It's a small compact size, it's plastic so it's not going to shatter, and it's only 1.1 fluid ounces, so you could take it with you on the airplane. And since I mostly travel to warmer places, I like to stay matte as much as possible because I naturally get sweaty and oily as the day goes on. I do sweat on my face the most. So this has been my reliable foundation for when I travel. So if you're curious what lipstick I'm wearing today, I'm using the Ulta brand, and it's the Matte 249, and it's a brownie nude. And if you're interested in finding out my thoughts and review on this foundation, then please keep watching. Okay, so I already primed my face using the MAC Matte Primer, and I've had this tube for a while, so I really want to just use it up, and it claims to be very matte, so definitely going to need that. And I also put on my concealer, and it's the Bye Bye Under Eyes by IT Cosmetics. So now I'm going to apply the foundation. I'm going to shake it up first. Oh, and I already did my eye makeup, which is pretty obvious. So I'm going to apply it with my fingertips because that's how I've always applied this foundation. Mostly because when I travel, I don't bring a lot of beauty tools. I try to just pack as much as I can and as little as I can. So I have to sacrifice the brushes when I travel. I'm just putting this all over my face. I'm probably going to bring my beauty blender because that's really easy to clean when I travel. But bringing like the Sigma foundation brush, forget about it. I mean, that takes forever to wash. So I'm not going to bring that with me to the Philippines and Hong Kong. I'm in the shade 60. This is just a little bit darker than what my skin tone is right now, but since I'm going to be out in the sun and in the resort, swimming in the beach and at the pool, I'm going to get tan. So when I'm more tan, this will match me a lot better. Okay, so that completely evened out my complexion. I had redness on my nose, and that is faded. I had an acne scar on my chin, and that's definitely concealed. It was really easy to put on with my fingers, and my pores look normal. They don't look enhanced, and my freckles are still very present and very obvious. So what I could do is put concealer on my freckles and then put this foundation on top of it to make it waterproof. And the concealer that I use just to conceal my freckles first before applying the foundation is the Kat Von D Lock It Concealer, and this is in the shade medium, number 28. So that's how I did it in the past. I will most likely use it again with this foundation for a more full coverage and to conceal any blemishes and freckles that I have. But for the sake of this demo and review, I did not put this concealer on. So it's not a completely matte finish, as you can see from the shine from my cheeks. It's still like a demi-matte, almost just normal natural skin finish. So I wouldn't say that this is a matte velvet foundation, but it is a nice flattering finish, and it still looks really natural and close to skin-like finish. So now I'm going to set my under eyes using my IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores, and I'm just brushing that on top of my pores as well because it does a really good job in blurring out my pores. I have gone to the beach, I have gone swimming, I've gone snorkeling with this foundation on. If you really want a good waterproof foundation, this is the one. This is legit, especially in hot weather places. This is my go-to must-have foundation. Okay, so after I set just my under eyes, my whole face is already dry. It's set. It doesn't need a powder to go on top, but for the sake of putting on contour and blush and all that, I want it to go on smoothly, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put a translucent powder on the rest of my face. So I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Naked Medium Dark. I'm just gonna set the rest of my face, just so my blush and contour will blend out nice and evenly when I apply it. Doesn't end up looking splotchy. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on the rest of my makeup, and right now it is 1:48 in the afternoon, and so far with the powder, of course it looks matte, but it's not dry looking, and so my pores look normal, my freckles are as visible as it can be, but once again I could conceal those. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on the rest of my makeup, and I will check back with you later. Okay, I'm back, and it's the end of the day. It's almost 9 o'clock at night, so I've worn this foundation for a little bit over 8 hours. I wasn't in any direct heat or sun all day because I mostly stayed home and I was filming YouTube videos and editing videos. I also gave my dogs a bath, so there was a lot of steam in my face. But overall, my natural oils have seeped through on my T-zone, but my foundation is still fully intact, and there's no creasing on my laugh lines and no creasing on my under eyes or my forehead. So this foundation has held up for the long run, and so overall my impression of this foundation is that it is still one of my top most favorite foundations for many reasons. That it is definitely the most reliable foundation that I have ever been able to use as far as longevity and standing up to long heat and being out in the sun, being out by the pool, in pool parties, on the beach, snorkeling. This is the one foundation that I have always relied on, and I still rely on it, and I highly recommend it to everybody and anybody that is looking for a real long-lasting foundation. And I did take a picture in the dark hallway, and as expected, there is no white cast or flashback, and my skin looks flawless in the photo. So that is my review on this foundation. It is definitely in my top 5 Holy Grail foundations, and I definitely love this foundation. And so thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe if you have not already, and thumbs up this video, I definitely appreciate it. And if you have any suggestions for a foundation that you want me to try and review, then please comment down below and I will check it out for you, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Till next time.